What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Cyberpunk 2077 video. So you just got done watching the Edge Runners and you want to put together the Davis Martinez Brawler build. Well, today I'm going to be showing you guys what exactly you need to do to be able to recreate. We're going to dive in and show you guys everything that you need to know in regards to this build. And today we're going to be taking advantage of one particular operating system, and that is going to be the Sandevistan. And as you guys watch the Netflix series, you got to know that Martinez got a hold of one, and that is what made him pretty much just, in a way, very invincible, because he was able to become a brawler. He's not a go-to and pick up a gun and shoot everyone else. No, he likes to just get on people's face. So we're going to be recreating today, and we are going to be taking a look at first the legendary Dynalar Sandevistan. This one here is going to slow time to 25% for 16 seconds, and it has a cooldown of 24. So in this entire build, we're going to be focusing on cooldown and seeing how we are able to just bring up the stamina, the health, and also regenerate all of that. This is the best operating system that you guys currently can get in the game. Now, if you guys don't have this, there are other options that you guys are able to get during the game. So the Dynalar Sandevistan legendary cyberware for the operating system, you guys are able to find it in this location in the map. Pull it up, and it's going to be in this Ripper Dock on the Westbrook, Japan town. So let me zoom in. There you go. That will be where you guys are going to be able to locate that. Now this one, the best thing to use in the different type of mods that you are able to choose is try to focus on cooldown. So like this one, it has a heat sink, cooldown by 3.5 seconds. This one, which says while Sandevistan is active, defeating an enemy restores 15% of stamina. The other one is going to be the Sandevistan heatsink. This is an uncommon one, but it does reduce Sandevistan cooldown by 2.5 seconds. So you particularly do not need to have the best of the best, as long as you guys are able to just get any of the parts, and you guys, as you level up, you're going to be able to craft them and eventually raise them to a legendary. So to make this happen, let's go and let's take a look at our attribute points and what we need to do to be able to make this happen. As you guys know, as in the game, you guys are able to see he's a brawler. So you guys are going to have 3 different type of arm to be able to choose from. One is going to be the Gorilla arms. The other one is going to be the Mantis blade. And the other one is going to be the projectile launch system. This one here, you guys are going to be able to take advantage and use all those 3 different ones to be able to replicate. Now, if you guys don't have one of those, then you guys have other choices that you can actually use. So as you see there, we are going to be looking at body 18, reflexes 18, technical ability as well. Cooldown is going to be at 14, and intelligence is going to be down to 3. As you know, Martinez is not a very intelligent character, but he is definitely a cool one. So that is why we're going to be using 14 here, and I'll be showing you guys that. Now, let's take a look at the body, and we're going to be looking at athletics. Now here, we need to make sure we are going to be focusing on the following thing, which is going to be increasing our health and also our stamina. So we're going to be looking from left to right. So we're going to be choosing the invincible. This is going to increase your max health by 15. And I'm just going to hover over them so you guys can see which ones I chose, so you guys can see and replicate. Now your attribute points are going to be at 18. So you guys are able to use not only the different type of mods that I'm going to be showing you guys later in the video, but also the different type of perks that you need to use in this build to make this happen. And you see there, we see the different ones. Now this one says increases the max stamina by 30%. And then we have the Wolverine. This one, it does a hell regenerate, activate 16% faster during combat. And this is the great thing about this build, because Martinez is going to be moving really fast, so we need to make sure that we are always regenerating our stamina and making sure that our health is always coming back. Now, since he's a street brawler, we need to make sure that we have the following perks enabled. One is going to be this one, the opportunity strike. You see that effect by stun by 15%. Now it goes really well with this one also, because it says successful attacks with a blunt weapon against enemies affect by stun restores 15% health and 15% stamina. So you guys see all these different type of perks are going to help increase our stamina. So we are always making sure that it's up, so we are able to deal the highest amount of damage to anyone that gets right in front of us. Now let's take a look at reflexes, and we are not going to focus on assault, but we are definitely going to touch two things here on the handguns. Now, one of them is going to be the OK Corral, and the other one is going to be the Gunslinger. The only reason why is because in the series, Netflix series, you guys know that he is not very good with weapons, but what he is good is with fists and being a brawler. So, but once in a while, he does pick up a weapon. In this case, we are going to be using two different smart weapons to give you guys a choice. One of them, actually, you guys can get really easy in the game, which is called the Skippy. I have a video which I'll be linking here in the description. You guys can take a look at that, and you'll see how amazing that weapon, which goes pretty well with this build. So as you see there, that is Skippy, and the other one is going to be the HJKE11 Jukimura. This one is also a smart weapon. It does help Martinez because, as you guys already know, he is not good with guns. But if you put a smart weapon, I mean, nothing can go wrong, especially with the Skippy. I mean, it's just the smartest weapon in the game. But you could also choose this one because it does come up in. Now let's move into technical ability, and this is what we need to do the following. Since we are going to be playing the game, we need to make sure that our crafting is going to be up with a true craftsman. And then as you see here, we got field technical, and we also had the letter beat light, and also the tune-up, and then as well we got two more, which are going to be the grease monkey, which is a must in this build. If you guys don't have it, make sure you guys go up to 18 on your technical abilities so you guys are able to unlock this. And we're going to be using the Edge Runner Artisan because this one is going to allow us to craft legendary items. Like I said before, you may not have certain mods as legendary, but with this perk is going to be helping you guys. And then we are going to be taking a look at the art engineering. This one is the blast shield because it's going to reduce damage taken from explosions. Now do have in mind, since we're going to be a brawler build, we're going to get hit. But the great thing about this build is that it's well put together, because it's not only going to give you back your health, your stamina, and as you guys are being close to other enemies, is going to help us a lot. And then this one, it says increases the smart weapon reloaded speed by 10%. And since we are using a smart weapon, the lock and load perk from the technical ability is going to help us a little bit with that weapon. And then we're going to be using the insulation because this one is going to grant immune to shock. So if you guys get shocked, this is going to help us out. Now, as you guys know, Martinez is just a guy that gets along with just about anyone in the series. You know, he found love, he found friends after he lost his mother. So we're going to be looking at the ninjutsu, which is going to be the following. Leg up, this one's going to be movement speed after a successful takedown increases by 30% for 10 seconds. So any takedown that you guys are going to be able to do is going to be increased by 10%. And we're also going to be using Hidden Dragon and also the Silent and Deadly. This one increases damage dealt by silence weapon by 25% while you guys are sneaking. And the main one is going to be Cold Blood. This one's going to help us a lot with our build. As you see, the Will Survive increases all resistance by 6% when stacked of Cold Blood. So once Cold Blood is in effect, we're going to be doing this. As you see, is on level 3. It says gain cold blood for 7 seconds and increase movement speed by 2%. Stack up 3 times the duration of each additional stack by 1 shorter. And then we're going to be using rapid blood flow and also pain inhalation. And remember guys, if you are level 14, actually you could probably be a level 12 and you will be able to get most of these perks unlocked. And then the next one's going to be defensive clothing and as well as predator, which this one increases attack speed by 30% per stack of cold blood. As you see, everything is just focused on speed and getting back your stamina, your health, and becoming just the best brawler Martinez you guys can have. Now let's take a look at our cyberware and what we need to do to be able to replicate. And you probably may not have all the different pieces, but if you guys get them in rare or even in uncommon, is going to help you guys in the build. But one of the things you guys need to do is use the following: is the Mechtronic Core. This one increases damage to drones, mechs, and robots by 50%. But the main one is going to be this one, Heal on Kill, which is going to instantly restore 10% of your health after defeating an enemy. Since, like I said, we are a brawler build, and this is what Martinez does. This is definitely a must to have. Now the Heal on Kill, you guys will be able to find this in the north side of the Watson. So it's going to be in this Ripper dock. That's going to be in this location right here. Let me zoom out and in so you guys can see where exactly you're going to be able to find them. I'm just going to go over the more important ones in your cyberware, and then I'll just go over and show you guys what else you can use, which is just going to make the build even better. And for the circulatory system, we could use the bioconductor. This one will reduce all cyberware cooldown by 30%. Now the bioconductor can be found in the next Ripper dock. Pull up your map, and this is going to be located in the Badlands. And you guys got to travel to this section, and he is going to be located in this part of the map. Go to him, and then you guys are going to be able to get this. The following two are just a bonus to this build, which one is the micro generator. This one, when health drops to 15%, it releases an electroshock that deals damage equal to 50% of the target enemy's max health, applies shock to enemy. And the next one is going to be the bio monitor. Instantly restores 100% of your health when health drops to 15%, cooldown of 120 seconds. And as you guys see there, we're just going to make sure we're always having our stamina, our health back. And with this bio monitor is going to really help us. If you guys have the legendary one, then it's probably be the best way to go. And then in the immune system, you guys can choose whatever you guys want. Just try to focus on pretty much just regenerating your health. In this case, I have the metabolic editor. And then in the nervous system, we are going to be using the following, which is the nano relays. This one is a must, guys, because it's going to help with our operating system. The nano relays, this one increases the sand distance and the carrying C-cob duration by 1. Now in this section, we're going to be using the following. This one is going to be the supradermal weave. This one grants immunity to bleeding. This one grants, when affected by burn, instead of receiving damage from it, you deal 10% more damage. So, and then the last one is going to be, this one probably is going to be the boss out of all of them, which is going to be the subdermal armor. This one increases your armor by 300%. So, as you guys see, overall, we are just going to be a killing machine. And Martinez is just like you guys saw it in the Netflix series, you guys are going to be dealing an insane amount of damage. And then for the skeleton, we can use the micro rotors. This one increases the attack speed by 25%. And then in this case, I have for the hands, I have the smart link. Allows you to use the smart targeting module to smart weapon, which goes well with the projectile launch system. And also, I know Martinez uses a different type of augmentation for the legs, but in this case, we are going to be using the double jump, which is by just pressing A, you guys are going to be able to use this. On this one, it's just whatever you guys want to choose. I go with the reinforced tendons. So there you go, guys. That is how you are able to replicate the Davis Martinez build that you guys see in the Edge Runners. It's a very OP build because not only are you always getting your health back, you're also recuperating your stamina fast. You're going to be dealing insane amount of damage because you're always going to be moving fast. If you choose to go with the gorilla arms, the mantis blade, or the projectile, it's all up to you. It just depends what type of choose your playing style. So, but overall, you're just going to be moving fast and you're going to be dealing a lot of damage. So there you go, guys. That is how you put this build together. Now, if you guys are new to the game itself and you guys don't have these 3 free legendary weapons, do go get them. I mean, they're very easy to get, and on top of that, they're just free, and they are one of the best weapons that you guys can get now.